Okay, good morning or afternoon, since I do start at noon and I'm technically a couple minutes late, therefore it is afternoon. Alright, I finished Mirage, Assassin's Creed Mirage last week. Relatively new game, old style. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it, but it was a little bit short. So we're going to go back a little bit to a game that's a little bit older, but it's definitely not short if you go through and do everything. I got this again recently, and it was the first game of this series that I really enjoyed. Actually, it's the first one I played, and it kind of got me hooked on the series. That's a much more accurate way to put that. I do feel like I need to put a little disclosure on this game that I definitely do not condone a few of the actions in this game, because there are teenagers and it's a little bit of a dark game. That said, we're going to jump into some Persona 3. This game has a lot of teenagers using a special firearm called an evoker and shooting magic through their heads to cause them to get them to cast spells. It looks bad, but it is a really good game. It's a lot of fun. And it allows me to say, I'm going to go through this game and watch. This is just telling me I can be male or female. It'll make certain story changes. I could watch teenagers shoot themselves in the head for several hours, and it's not, it's not a terrible thing. I'm just going to go with a normal because I'm kind of basic. And I want it to be enjoyable, and if I just die a bunch of times, that's not fun for anybody. It's not fun for me. It's not fun for anybody watching. Time never waits. It delivers all equal to the same end. You who wish to safeguard the future, however limited it may be, you will be given 1 year. Go forth with your heart. Go forth without falter, with your heart as your guide. I can read. So, as is evident with that opening, this game takes place over the course of 1 year. Meanwhile, elsewhere,
I just put it to my head, pull the trigger. No chickening out. No, I can't.
So don't cancel me for this. The game is weird.
Due to a malfunction in the switching system, today's rail schedule has been greatly altered. We apologize to any customers who are in a hurry. The next stop is Iwa Todai. Iwa Todai.
This is the final train bound for Tatsumi Port Island. Please take care to board before our departure.
Almost midnight. Now, being almost midnight, very important in this game. I should say midnight is very important in this game.
Huh? Welcome. You're late. I've been waiting a long time. If you want to proceed, then please sign here. There's no need to be scared.
Skip this last little bit.
It only binds you to accepting full responsibility for your actions.
Is that all?
Very well. Time is something no one can escape. And so it begins.
Who's there? How can you be... But it's... Don't tell me. Wait. The lights.
I didn't think you'd arrive so late. My name is Mitsuru Kirijo. I'm one of the students who live in this dorm.
Hello, Mitsuru.
Who's he?
He's a transfer student. It was a last-minute decision to assign him here. He'll eventually be moved to a room in the boys' dorm.
Is it okay for him to be here?
I guess we'll see. This is Yukari Takeba. She'll be a junior this spring, just like you.
Hi, I'm Yukari. Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
It's getting late, so you should get some rest. Your room's on the second floor at the end of the hallway. Your things should already be there.
Oh, I'll show you the way. Follow me.
Now, I would like to point out one thing in this story real quick. I just went from the station to the dorm, and technically it's still midnight. Even though time definitely had to pass because I didn't just teleport.
This is it. Pretty easy to remember, huh? Since it's right at the end of the hall. So, any questions? What are you talking about? Come on, it's not funny. Can I ask you something?
I guess.
On your way here from the station, was everything okay? You know what I... Never mind. It seems like you're all right. Well, I better get going. I'm sure you still have other questions, but let's save them for later, okay? Good night.
I hit the wrong button. So I don't know if anyone is familiar with Persona 5 where you run around as the MC. In this game you don't get to do that. You actually get to control everything through this big blue circle, which is basically just a mouse cursor. You should go to bed early. Mind you, it's midnight for a high school student. Which I did all the time when I was in high school, but it's still not early.
It's Yukari. Are you awake? Good morning. Did you sleep okay? Mitsuru-senpai asked me to take you to school. Are you ready to go? Okay, then let's go.
I thought there was an auto button, but I'm not finding it.
We have to take the monorail to get there. Bet your last school wasn't like that, huh? This is my favorite part, when it feels like you're gliding over the sea. Our stop is Port Island Station at the end of the line. From there, we walk. Have you ever heard of Tatsumi Port Island? It's a man-made island. They built our school right in the middle. Oh look, you can see it now. Morning. Well, here we are. Welcome to Gekukan High. You're gonna love it here. You're okay from here, right? You should go see your homeroom teacher first. The faculty office is right there to the left.
Right there to
And
the
that concludes the tour. Do you have any questions before I go? Me? I don't know. I haven't looked at the classroom assignments yet. Hey. About
Hey.
last night, don't tell anyone what you saw, okay? See you later.
There it is. I was looking for the button that would make all the things pop up. So what that does
Are you the new student?
is it just points out the places that you can go into, like what doors actually are openable and stuff like that.
11th grade, correct? Wow, you've lived in a lot of different places. Let's see. In 1999, that was what, 10 years ago? Your parents... I'm sorry. I've been so busy I didn't have time to read this beforehand. I'm Miss Toriumi. I teach composition. Welcome to our school. Wow, such enthusiasm. Have you seen the classroom assignments? You're in 2F. That's my class. But first, we need to go to the auditorium. The welcoming ceremony will be starting soon. Follow me.
As you begin the new school year, I'd like each of you to remember the proverb, if a job's worth doing, it's worth doing well. When applied to student life, this means...
Hey! You came to school with Yukari this morning, right? I saw you two walking together. Hey, I have a question. Do you know if she has a boyfriend? Really? Oh, you asked her? Wow, I'm surprised. So how well do you know her?
I hear talking. I believe it's someone in Ms. Toriumi's class.
Shh, be quiet. You're going to get me in trouble.
Sup, dude?
Sup,
How's it going? Me? I'm Junpei Iori. Nice to meet you. I transferred here when I was in 8th grade. I know how tough it is being the new kid. So wanted to say, hey, see what a nice guy I am? Hey, it's Yucatan. I didn't think we'd be in the same class again.
At it again, huh? I swear you'll talk to anyone if they'll listen. Did you ever think you might be bothering someone?
What? But I was just being friendly.
If you say so. Anyway, some coincidence that we'd be in the same homeroom, huh? Fate? Yeah, right. Still, I'm a little surprised.
Hello? Are you forgetting that I'm in this class too? By the way, I heard you two came to school together this morning. What's up with that? Come on, give me the dirt.
What are you talking about? We live in the same dorm. There's nothing going on, okay? Why are people even talking about it? Now you have me worried. Hey, you didn't say anything to anyone about you know what, did you? Okay, good. Seriously, don't say anything about last night, alright? What?
Last night?
Wait a minute! Listen! I just met him yesterday, and there's absolutely nothing between us. Jeez. I've gotta go. I've got something to take care of for the archery team. But you better not start any rumors.
Start? Rumors already out.
Who cares? No one takes rumors seriously anyway. She's so paranoid. But hey, it's your first day here and people are already talking about you. Believe it or not, she's actually pretty popular. You the man. This is gonna be a fun year. I can feel it.
I can feel it.
Whoa, check out the jocks on the run. Say, you thinking about joining a club? You'd be joining as a new member, though, so you won't be able to apply for a little while.
Grab a couple things. Can use the sign-in sheet
back.
to save. Little fast travel system in this game is pretty nice. You just hit square, go. That's where you want to be.
I'm going out for a bit. Have you seen the newspapers lately?
I know. People who had no problems before are suddenly developing acute cases of apathy syndrome. I've seen it in the news quite often lately. They say it's due to stress, but...
Yeah, right. It has to be them. Otherwise, it's not worth my time.
you have a one-track mind. Will you be okay on your own?
Don't worry, I'm just getting a little practice.
Just a little practice.
This isn't a game, Akihiko.
My first introduction to somebody in fiction named Akihiko. Yay! No! You don't believe me? Zenzo. This one. And my charm goes up because I gave Junpei the right answer. Even though I tried to remember the wrong one. Nothing to do, go back to the dorm.
Oh, he's back.
So, this is our new guest. Good evening. My name is Shuji Ikutsuki. I'm the chairman of the board for your school. Ikutsuki. Hard to say, isn't it? That's why I don't like introducing myself. Even I get tongue-tied sometimes. I apologize about the confusion regarding your accommodations. However, it may take a while longer before you receive the proper room assignment.
Oh, and why
Is there
that?
anything you'd like to ask? There are only 4 students in this dorm. You, Yukari here, Mitsuru, and a senior named Akihiko Sanada. I hope you all get along. Do you have another question? You saw something strange. Like what? You were probably just tired. I wouldn't worry about it. Do you have another question? Then I hope you have a successful school year. Now, if you'll excuse me, you must be tired from all the excitement. You should go to bed early. As they say, the early bird catches the bookworm. Please forgive the bad pun.
You'll get used to his lame jokes.
Working hard? So how's he doing?
He went to bed a little while ago. He's asleep now. Mr. Chairman, do you think he's...
Well, let's wait and see for now. The dark hour is approaching.
This sucks.
KJ Radio presents the Bay Tuners. Tune in again next week for more of the hits.
This program is brought to you by Kirijo Electronics. Kirijo Electronics, always there when you need them. The time is now midnight.
Huh? What the?
He's still sleeping. The dark hour occurs every day at 12 midnight. You could say it's the hidden hour. During this time, an ordinary person transmogrifies into a coffin and is oblivious to all that occurs.
Then he must be...
As you can see, he's retained his human form. He's asleep, but he's definitely experiencing the dark hour. The only question that remains is whether or not he has the potential. Although, he must. If he didn't, they would have preyed on him by now.
Scary.
In any case, we should continue to monitor him for a few more days.
Yes, sir.
I feel kind of bad, though, spying on him like this.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. My name is Igor. I am delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Elizabeth. She's a resident here, like myself.
Pleased to meet you.
This place exists between dream and reality, mind and matter. Only those who have signed the contract can enter this place. Henceforth, you shall be welcome here in the Velvet Room. You are destined to hone your unique ability, and you will require my help to do so. I only ask one thing in return: that you abide by the contract and assume responsibility for the choices you make. Precisely. You are fast asleep in the real world as we speak. This visit of yours is merely a dream. However, you will come here of your own accord, sooner or later. Hold on to this. Till we meet again.
Yay, academics went up.
Whenever I hang out with the guys from school, we usually end up here. There's a karaoke box, an arcade, and oh, this is where you come to rent out CDs too. Then there's that club over there. But of course, I've never seen the inside.
Welcome back.
So sometimes, I don't know the percentage or if it's specific days or whatever, I haven't looked into it. Sometimes, when you go to the bathroom like this, your condition becomes great. Which I can't even really open the real main menu yet, so that doesn't actually help me. But it increases your stats a little bit. So if you were to go do like fights or whatever, your stats are a little bit better. You're more likely to crit, which critting in this game is really good if you don't know your opponent's weakness.
How is he?
The same as last night.
Very interesting. Even those who have the potential tend to be unstable at first. Memory loss, disorientation. But this subject is rather unique. He hasn't exhibited any of the common symptoms.
But we're treating him like a guinea pig.
I understand your concern, but it's imperative that we recruit new members. I heard he's your classmate. Wouldn't you be more comfortable working with someone from the same grade?
Yeah, I guess. But still.
Command room. Is that you, Akihiko?
You're not gonna believe this. This thing is huge. Unfortunately, I don't have time to talk. It's chasing me. I wanted to let you guys know. I'm almost there.
Does that mean he's bringing that thing here?
Mr. Chairman,
It does mean he's bringing...
let's suspend our observation for now. We'll prepare for battle.
Right. Be careful.
Akihiko!
I'm all right. Get ready to be surprised. It'll be here any second.
This is no time to joke around.
It's one of them, Akihiko?
Yes, but not an ordinary one.
Notice. It says full moon in the corner.
You've got to be kidding me!
Also important.
Mr. Chairman, please head for the command room. Takiba, go upstairs and wake him up. Then escape out the back.
But what about you two?
We'll stop it here. You led it to us, Akihiko, so I'm afraid you'll have to fight.
Like I had a choice. What are you waiting for, Yukari? Go!
I'm going! Wake up! Sorry, I'm coming in! I don't have time to explain. We have to get out of here now! Hurry, downstairs! We'll leave through the back door. Wait, take this, just in case. Okay, let's go. All right, we should be safe now.
Takiba, do you read me?
Yes, I hear you.
Be careful. There's more than one enemy. The one we're fighting isn't the one Akihiko saw.
What? Let's pull back. What was that? It's getting closer. Keep moving, hurry! The door's locked. I think we're safe for now. Huh? You gotta be kidding me! It climbed up the wall?
Oops, all arms.
There. They're on the roof.
That gigantic shadow. Just what is it we're dealing with?
Let's go, Mitsuru.
Wait!
That's the thing that attacked this place. We call them shadows. Oh yeah, I have to fight. I can summon mine, no problem. Here goes.
Now, without being told anything, he just shoots himself in the head with his gun. Without being told that it's not a real gun and won't kill him.
And I am thou.
What on earth was that?
Yay, I have Orpheus.
Is it over? It's still moving! No! Get away from me!
All agility. And then I pass out.
Are you okay?
No, I passed out. Why would
Come
you
on.
why would that'd be okay?
Please, can you hear me? Answer me!
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. I see that it was Orpheus that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli. You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
A bunch of time passes.
You're awake. How do you feel? Thank goodness you finally came to. I was so worried about you. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted.
Exhausted for like 2 weeks straight.
I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. But your power, it was amazing. You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that I'm sort of like you. My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine.
And I'm done eating now, so here
It
I
was
am.
back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast. But no, he was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward. Really? But still. Here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up. While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Bye.
That should be charged by now.
Ah, there you are. I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that, I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
I'm not surprised by your reaction. However, you've already experienced this truth firsthand. Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere. Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I know how you feel. Who would believe such a story? But the dark hour occurs each night, right at midnight. It'll happen tonight and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now, he does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all.
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment, why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up? Wasn't that? Oh, never mind.
Catch the hints, Yukari. It's okay. I was supposed to be in that room. Nobody ever even put in for my transfer. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the full arcana.
I'm always with you. Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you. the end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is. Oh, looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
Alright. Before we start this day, I have to run to the restroom and get something to drink. So what happens when you get water all over the bottle, you drop it on the way back. Luckily, I didn't drop it on my own toes. Because that has happened before. And it's just uncomfortable. But we're back. Together? Heck no, you just follow my lead. Of course he said it's not major.
I thought I was gonna fall asleep in there.
Can I have a minute? Come to the lounge when you get back to the dorm. I have something to tell everyone. I'll save the details for later. See you there.
She's probably busy with things like student council. Unlike us.
Ooh, Yucatan. Do I sense some hostility?
Well, it's not that I don't like her. She's just...
She's a lot.
Welcome back.
We were waiting for you. There's someone I want to introduce.
Huh?
Hey, hurry up.
Hold your horses. This is freaking heavy. What's up?
Junpei? Why are you here?
This is Junpei Iori from Class 2F. He'll be staying here as of today.
He's staying here? You've got to be kidding me.
I bumped into him the other night. He has the potential, but he just awakened to it recently. I told him about us, and he agreed to help.
You have the potential? For real?
He found me crying like a baby at the convenience store, surrounded by a bunch of coffins. I don't remember much, but man, that's embarrassing. He said that's, you know, completely normal in the beginning. Like being confused and not remembering anything. Did you guys know that? Didn't he tell you? Man, every Persona user should know that. But man, I was shocked to find out about you guys. I had no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. It could get kind of lonely, you know? I'll bet you're stoked too, right? Having me join?
Huh? Yeah.
Well, enough with the introductions. I think we're about ready.
Okay, everybody's here. I'd like your undivided attention. For a long time, Mitsuru and Akihiko were the only Persona users we had. But that number recently jumped to 5.
4.5.
Therefore,
Akihiko's hurt.
Starting tonight at 12 a.m., I'd like to commence the exploration of Tartarus.
Tartarus? What's that? Sounds like toothpaste.
You haven't seen it, Junpei?
It's no surprise, since it only appears during the dark hour.
The dark hour?
Just like the shadows. Interesting, huh? And it's the perfect place for us to train. You can think of it as a shadow nest.
Whoa. Their nest, huh?
But, Senpai, what about your injury?
Since Akihiko hasn't fully recovered yet, he'll only come as far as the entrance.
Yeah, I know.
Relax. I've got your backs.
I'm not so sure about this.
What about you, Mr. Chairman?
I'll stay here. As you know, I can't summon a persona.
This is it? This is the place? Why here?
Just wait a few minutes. It's almost midnight.
This is Tartarus, the labyrinth that reveals itself during the dark hour.
Labyrinth? What are you talking about? What happened to our school?
Once the dark hour passes, everything returns to normal.
This is the nest you were talking about? But why? Why'd our school turn into a giant tower? You don't know either?
No.
I'm sure it's complicated.
Well, maybe now we'll find out. Mitsuru and I have only gone in to take a peek. This'll be our first time exploring it. Exciting, isn't it? There has to be some sort of clue in here about the Dark Hour.
Akihiko, I respect your enthusiasm, but you won't be accompanying us today.
I know, you don't have to remind me.
Distracting myself is not a good way to go.
It's just as cool on the inside.
But it sure is creepy.
This is only the entrance. The labyrinth lies beyond the doorway at the top of the stairs.
First, we'll have you three get a feel for this place. Why don't you go have a look around?
What? By ourselves?
We're not asking you to go very far. And I'll be feeding you information from here.
We're also going to appoint a leader to make any necessary decisions.
For real? One of us? Oh, me, pick me.
You're in charge.
Wait, why him? He doesn't look like a leader.
But he has fought them before.
Seriously?
That's true, but there's another reason. You two. Can you summon your persona without any difficulties like he can?
Yeah, of course I can.
That wasn't a
I think
confident answer, Junpei.
These are
Neither was
shadows
that.
we're talking about here. Without your persona, you're screwed.
I'm aware of that.
All right, let's head inside. Are you ready?
Yeah.
That's the spirit.
Oh, let's do it.
What's the matter?
Shoot. Also, I don't know if y'all looked at that, but they got Hobbit-style doors in that the doorknob was in the middle of the door.
The time has come for you to wield your power. The tower that you are about to venture into. How did it come to be? For what purpose does it exist? Regrettably, you are not yet capable of answering these questions. That is why you must be made aware of the nature of your power.
The nature of my power?
Your power is unique. It's like the number 0. It's empty, but at the same time holds infinite possibilities. You are able to possess multiple personas and summon them as needed. And when you have defeated your enemies, you will see the faces of possibility before you. There may be times when they are difficult to grasp, but do not fear. Seize what you have earned. Your power will grow accordingly. Be sure to keep that in mind. My spare time will soon be scarce. But please, come again of your own accord. I'll tell you then about my true role, the manner in which I can best assist you. Until then, farewell.
Okay, we need to minimize that so I stop distracting myself. I'm not helping. It's just the beginning is a lot of cutscenes.
Are you alright?
Yeah, what's up? You look like a zombie. Don't tell me you just dozed off. You're like that coach who fell asleep during the championship game. Come on, man. You're supposed to be our leader.
Cut him some slack. If nothing's wrong, then let's get going.
Make sure that, okay, it posted. That's all I was worried about. You can go to the clock and just recover. Let's do it!
So, this is it, huh?
I hope I don't get lost.
Can you all hear me?
Whoa, is that you, Senpai?
I'll be providing audio backup from here on out.
Wait, you mean you can see inside here?
It's my persona's ability. I'd like to join you, but the structure of Tartarus changes from day to day. That's why outside support is imperative.
Well, that makes me feel a whole lot better.
Now, based on your current location, you can expect to encounter enemies at any minute. They shouldn't be too tough, but proceed with caution. Practice makes perfect.
Making sure everything went where it's supposed to. It did. Okay.
Got it. Why is she always like that?
Just making sure I knew the right button to push. Yeah. You poke it in the face.
Would you like me to explain?
No thanks. All members, direct commands because it's easiest that way.
Please hit! I couldn't defeat it.
One enemy remains.
I couldn't finish it off.
A complete... Now, do you want to... The enemy is vulnerable. Keep going.
One more. Do it again to the other one. Oh.
A wisely chosen attack.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack. Throw me at him.
These are, as all out attacks are, everyone goes in, they pile on, they do a bunch of damage. It's nice, and it doesn't matter about resistances or anything. That is what this game calls almighty damage, which is just irresistible. Okay, a little poke, a little poke. Well, now there's 3 of them.
If you didn't already know, would you like more detail?
That's not necessary. This one, go burn.
Yes, the enemy is vulnerable. Attack.
This one. Burn.
Attack again.
Nice!
And this one. Burn.
The enemy is vulnerable.
Here's
Keep
our
going.
chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
And we're done. They all go poof. Shuffle time. This is real easy. They spin. Keep track of the one you want. I want the pixie, so there it is. Endurance. Endurance. Luck. We can't go any farther than the first floor today, so... Got behind, so we have the preemptive.
There is a better way to defeat all of you. Can that shadow?
I've
There
been
may
doing
be this
that.
battle is one of those.
Burn them all. So this is the problem with Persona games in general. Is since you're the only one that can change personas, the MC is the only one that can do that. You run out of SP insanely faster than the rest of your party members. Because I know Yukari's got Garu, and I think Junpei has Bufu. So I don't have anyone else with the element needed to maybe might have Agi. I don't remember. Now since I already have Pixie, I don't want it. Luckily, when there's two like this and they switch 4 times, which puts them exactly back where they already were. Puts them right back to where they started. So that's easy on that one. You got magic, endurance, and luck. Strength, magic, and endurance. Looks like they're gonna be some sturdy people.
Everyone, spread out and proceed individually.
Which way are you going? That way?
Okay.
We're gonna stay here just to make sure that Junpei grabbed that.
Everyone, return to the
Regroup.
leader.
And the only enemy that might be able to spawn, which I don't think it can on this particular trip, is the Reaper. And yeah, I'm not beating the Reaper.
Welcome back. So, how was it? I see. Well, if you gained confidence, that's the best thing you could have achieved.
Wow, I never knew I had that kind of power. But damn, I'm beat.
That's because you were bouncing around like a little kid.
Yeah, you look pretty tired yourself, Yucatan.
I'm still trying to catch my breath, actually.
That's the effect of the dark hour. You'll become fatigued more easily. Don't worry though, you'll adapt. But I'm surprised. You all did much better than I expected. At this rate, they'll catch up to you in no time, Akihiko.
We'll see about that.
Seas goes up another rank. Rank 2. It is now rank 2. And it won't let me go back in. So we leave. Just like that. Now, one thing I wish they did for this game that they didn't, which would have made sense, is to limit you to an hour in Tartarus. Like actual in-game time, like from the moment you go in, you have 1 hour to get back out. And if you don't, penalties would happen. I really wish they had done that. Mind you, it would have made the game a little bit harder because you would have had to, actually keep track. It would have been nice if it had like a little countdown. Even if that little countdown started at like the 20-minute mark or whatever, like that would be fine. Some kind of notification for it. But it would have been really cool because the Dark Hour is an hour long. But in game, you can go in there and you can spend 3 days in Tartarus if you want to, and nothing would happen. Like you could, if you really wanted to just grind for an unrealistic amount of time to try to get to, like, people do this. They try to get to max level before like the first real boss. You could do it, but it wouldn't make sense. People do it just because they can. But I really wish you couldn't, because if it was limited to an hour, you have like 14 days that you might be able to go to Tartarus before the first boss. There's no possible way you would find and defeat enough enemies in that time frame. Our boy Kenji here. Forgot his name, that's why I waited. He's got a thing for ladies of the older variety.
Of today's assembly. Next, we'll hear a word from the student council.
For a high school student, that is.
Please welcome the new president, Mitsuru Kirijo, from Class 3D.
Thank you.
So, she did get elected. Well, I guess she is the most popular girl in school.
You can say that again. There's like some kind of aura around her. Besides, this school's owned by the Kirijo group, right?
As I begin my term as Student Council President, I'd like to share with you my vision for this coming year. It is my firm belief that each of us must accept the responsibility of bettering our school. However, change cannot occur without sustained effort and an unprecedented level of commitment. That is why we must restructure our daily lives to accommodate this lofty goal. I'd like each of you to dig deeply into your well of motivation and reevaluate your convictions. To imagine a bold new future without losing sight of the realities around you. That is the key. I'm certain that many of you have your own visions of the future. For us to reap the full benefits of our education, your participation, ideas, and enthusiasm are essential. Thank you.
Dang, that was freaking amazing. So, do you have any idea what you just said? Sure didn't sound like something a high schooler would say. If it was anyone else, we'd be laughing our asses off. Have you noticed how popular Akihiko-san is with the ladies? Man, take a look at that. I didn't used to talk to him much, but now I've got a good excuse. I know he's the captain of the boxing team, but who would have thought he'd be such a chick magnet? I mean, come on. You don't even see girls flock like that on TV. I wonder where they're going.
Hey, are you guys free this afternoon?
Huh? Who? Us? Hell yeah! What you got in mind?
I want the two of you to meet me at Polonia Mall. You know where it is, right? I'll be at the police station. See you there.
The police station? You mean we're not hanging out with your friends?
Who, these girls? I don't even know their names. They talk so much they give me a headache. Anyway, I'm gonna head out. Don't keep me waiting.
Oh, why can't he be more friendly?
Man, how can he not know their names? I mean, seriously, just look at them. Ah, well, let's go.
Turn them all to the police station.
Thank you, sir. Oh, these are the guys I was talking about earlier.
Alright.
This is Officer Kurosawa. He helps keep our squad well equipped. And this is from Ikutsuki-san.
Really? Sweet!
You can't fight empty-handed, so find something you like. Officer Kurosawa has connections, but these things still cost money.
Of course they do. Nothing in life is free.
I realize that. Well, I'll see you later. Thanks again.
I've been informed about you two. My job is to maintain peace in this city, regardless of the circumstances. I'm just an ordinary police officer, but it doesn't take a genius to know something strange is going on here. I'm only doing what I think is right.
Welcome back.
So, my early game strategy for all of the Persona games is get my social stats up as much as possible, as fast as possible. So charm, courage, and academics in this one. bow, bow. Social link conversation is always the same. Thou art I, and I am thou. Thou hast established a new bond. The part that changes is which arcana it is. Thou shalt be blessed when creating personas of the Magician Arcana. So now I have Fool and Magician started. Fool is at 2, Magician is now at 1. Basically just gives extra experience when you make a persona of that arcana. That's the only benefit I have for now. Alright, that's the explanation I basically just said. Except I added a little because it's never just experience.
Welcome back.
There's always a little bit more. So what we're doing right now is just waiting for either Junpei or Yukari to be like, hey, we should go. Because that means that their condition is great. And if their condition is great, then it makes it a little bit better. Gives them the stat bonuses, same as if I were to go to the bathroom. Just increases stats and gives like a large buff to critical chance. And crits are another way to knock enemies down and get the one more. Just need some exercise. Athletic teams are accepting new members. Now, the funny thing about the athletic team is, in Persona games, there's only a certain number of people that you can interact with, which would be really cool if for 6, which is theoretically in development. I've seen a couple things here and there, but nothing really like progressive on that game. Like, I saw that they had a good starting point. Story, main character was out, but that's all I've ever seen so far. Would be really cool if for each club, it's a different person. Like, no matter what club you get, you talk to this guy right here. This boyo, boom. He is the person that you form the bond with. And she's not on the screen yet. Okay. First floor corridor. I have to talk to her so that I can get a cutscene if I go somewhere. So you got the swim team, the kendo team, and the track team. I'm gonna go swimming. But no matter what, whether you join kendo, track, or swim team, you get the same guy. The cutscenes are relatively the same. The background changes, obviously, whether you're on a track, swimming pool, or it looks like a gym. It's probably the on-site dojo or whatever. I'm not Japanese, I don't know enough about these things. How schools are laid out. It's just not in my knowledge pool. But she's always the manager, and Kazushi is always the student. Or the teammate, sorry, that you interact with. But the cutscenes are all the same. Kazushi Miyamoto. Yeah, we're in the same class. But yeah, the cutscenes are almost always the same. Very little changes. It would be cool because there is another person who you like interact with in these, and he's kind of just like the side friend from a different team. So like he'll be either from the kendo or track team. I don't remember how it works exactly. It's been a long time. But he's on one of the other academic or athletic teams. So it'd be cool if you joined that team, you would interact with that person instead. But it's not the case. Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays.
Oh, hey!
Yep. Okay, so now if I go here, I go to status and I look at Yukari. Her status is great. Then we go to the bathroom real quick, the restroom, and we see if we can make it so mine is also great. If it doesn't, whatever, but if it does, there it is. So now 2 out of my 3 party members will be in great condition. To go into Tartarus. So, huge bonus there. We're gonna hit the clock right away here and save because I've been on this for an hour and a half and haven't saved yet, and I'd really rather not lose that hour and a half. Then we'll go talk to Igor and Elizabeth. It's my job to create new personas. Is approximately 170. I have 3 of them. So we got some work to do here. I do not intend on getting all of them, but it is a trophy. So if I was trying to do a platinum run, we would have to do that. Let's see what we can get for a triangle. Priestess, Unicorn, level 11. Now, you can only make personas up to your level. I'm at level 3. Which means I could do this to make Apsaris. However, I already have Apsaris, so I can't. But I can't do this to make Angel because it's too strong. I can't do it for Nekomata because, again, too strong. So we leave because we can't actually do anything. Layout changes every day, but the barriers seem to be in fixed locations. Try to reach the first barricade. Don't push too hard. So, she gives us some healing stuff, an escape item, and a couple other things that are pretty handy. Great source of power. So we don't want to split up right now because my people are not strong enough to fight on their own.
Detected.
I'm gonna check. Nope, not yet.
Enemy is down. Keep attacking.
Yeah, see, there we go. That is the benefit of the great condition. Working on the first fight. Right there. Boom! Proven to be effective. So I could pick either money or a weapon, or item. It's not necessarily a weapon. Usually it is. I chose the weapon because the weapon I'm going to get from that is going to sell for more than the gold would have gave me. for now. Eventually, it'll actually give you really
One enemy
good
detected.
amount of gold.
Strike first.
Here we got a crit.
Critical hit.
Here's our chance for an all-out
We're
attack.
gonna
If you say so.
Avoid the all-out attack, and then just beat it while it's down.
Who's the man?
Wanted to check and see what element Junpei had to attack with. I mean, I could just go like this. Oh, he doesn't have one yet. I can try to remember what buttons I'm trying to push here. Persona status. He gets Agi at level 5. So he is fire, but he just doesn't have it yet. I'm trying to get Orpheus leveled up enough to have all. Oh, I poked a little bit too late. That's not good.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand
Yeah, we're
strong.
gonna get beat up a little.
Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Great attack. One more. Iori has defeated an enemy. This is not good.
Last one.
It seems to have multiple weaknesses. One enemy remains.
To both ice and wind. Strong against fire, so good thing I didn't try that. I already have pixies, so we're going to take the cup, which at the current level will heal me a little bit. I think once it hits level 3 or 4, it also recovers a little bit of SP.
One enemy Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
I couldn't defeat it.
I want to try to finish this analysis real quick.
One
Boom,
enemy
there it is. Weak to every element that isn't fire. So we want the coin here because, again, I already have Pixie, so it's right here. Bada bing, bada boom. This is a piece of cake. So that'll give me the skill card for Agi here. So the skill cards, like this is going to say right here, you can use them to give a persona a certain skill.
Enemies detected. Strike first.
Burn, baby, burn. Just going far.
There are 2 left.
Awesome.
So my stats are enough for Orpheus. I don't have to worry about
There's
it.
only
I just
one
go
left.
burn and they go poof. That was the wrong button. No! I meant to push it twice, but I only pushed it once. I can't even say it was an input drop. I just did it wrong.
3 enemies detected. Strike first.
It just won't die.
Oh, Yukari doesn't have her attack spell yet. Okay.
3 enemies remain.
Boof should work.
There are 2 left.
Awesome.
Another enemy defeated. Good job.
See, that right there is why I always end up out. So we want to watch the cane here. Or wand, I think it is. Yeah. Because that's just extra experience, or sometimes, like this one, an extra stat to your currently equipped persona. So Apsaris just got 1 agility. That said, I want to have Orpheus equipped as much as possible because I want him to level up and get his next big attack.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Good for this one because we can just burn, burn, and then attack out. And we're
There are
done.
2 left.
Awesome.
Another enemy down.
There's only one
The
left.
reason we'll attack out here is because, well, we can't do it
Down.
fast.
Here's our chance for an
But save SP. That's it. It's the only reason to attack out. Shuffle time. Again, we'll go for the sword. Getting right back to the start, so I don't have to worry about it. Practice bow, I'm pretty sure is what she already has equipped. That's the first time one of my teammates leveled up and didn't get endurance. Oh, and neither of them get it. Okay. Next level, he'll get Augie. Yep, full ore is done. Shit. Yeah. I almost went the wrong way. So the interesting thing about this, and I think all the Personas I've played, at least, is there is a Reaper.
Strike first.
And the Reaper is an enemy that, unless you really plan for it, it'll just show up and kill you. It is called a Reaper for a reason. What makes it appear is if you spend too much time on a floor. That's it. If you take too long, he shows up and you die. That said, you do get to try to fight it, and I don't think you can run away. I think once it starts fighting you, you're trapped in the fight. So, like, you die and you lose whatever you had progressed, because I mean it's just that strong. You have to properly plan for it ahead of time. If you fight it by accident, you just lose, and it sucks. You're sad.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
So I'm gonna feel like guilty in this fight because I'm gonna have Osiris do all the work.
Another enemy defeated. Good job.
And then swap her out for Orpheus so he gets the credit. Well, as you can see, my SP is significantly lower than the other two. Like, I'm at 22 and Hikari's at 66 still. Gonna grab the wand again. Second one. So the like bullet hole one is just nothing, it's a blank. I think maybe it makes it slightly less likely for you to get shuffle time in the next fight game. Maybe?
One enemy detected.
Don't quote me on that, but I do think that's the case. Okay, triangle is
That was easy.
So, Persona games have an auto battle feature, which is often triangle when you're in a fight. However, their auto battle is... It's the worst kind. I was trying to think of a nicer way to say it. But all it is your people run forward with a physical attack.
Has defeated an enemy.
Last one.
The one nice thing is, if you get a crit, and it's the last enemy, it will ask you if you want to do an all-out attack. And that will stop the rush. But it doesn't, like, save your last input to do that.
Here's a chance.
See,
Let's
there
get
you
him.
go.
Get back here.
And it also gets rid of the extended animation for a crit, which is nice. Because my normal attack is just to go up and stab, but there's various levels of attacks. You can get the stab and slash, and then the stab, slash, and then down strike, which is the crit. That just makes them all be a normal stab. I think that's actually okay. There we go, I got a sword that's slightly better, and the cool thing is, even though this game was originally on the PS2, it's old, the weapons you equip do actually look different. Yep, I guess I should have went left a long time ago. As you can see, the good old PS2 graphics are great. It looks like it's in my hand, but watch, as soon as I start running, it gets farther away and my hand like goes inside the hill. Not great. Stabbed really late on that one. I'm just gonna rush it. He's resistant to that, you dummy. Now my attack went up by 2. That damage almost like 8 more damage, I want to say. I was gonna say almost 10, but it was about 8-ish. So we're gonna grab the XP one. Boom! Experience growth increase. There we go. Yukari's got Garu and Junpei got Agi. There we go. Now that lets me save a little bit of stuff. A little bit of SP. However, Yukari is also the healer, so I do like to keep... Well, she's my main healer for now. I like to keep her SP up if I can, because it's important that she's able to cast her healing spell.
Take the enemy down.
Really? My shadow just healed? That's rude, don't do that. You're just making it take longer.
Last one. Who's the man?
Junpei just takes him out with a normal hit. Alright. 1222 yen. Not sure why that one saw me. Really well done.
3 enemies present. Don't get careless.
Awesome!
Here's our chance for an all-out attack on the atom!
Boom, boom, done. Nice. Alright, so this one, I'm gonna grab it anyway, but it's cursed. Death draws near. So what that means is get off that floor. Now. As long as he doesn't appear in front of me, I'm fine. He also looks different on the map, which is why I wasn't afraid to just go fight this thing.
Who's the man?
There's nothing to worry about.
Two enemies detected. Strike first.
There it is. Oh, turn that on. Okay, so what this does, and why I ran away from that last fight, is because the attack was the option that was up. So I pushed up, but it rotated it clockwise when I was trying to go counterclockwise. So it rotated it away from me, which ended up being the flee command. So I ended up going and doing something I really didn't want to do.
Be careful. There are 4
I was
enemies.
here, I pushed up, and it rotated down. So I fixed that, so it won't do that anymore. It works the way I want it to. Which, yes, I could just get used to it, but I prefer to just have it be how I want it.
Last one. Take the enemy down.
Go. Heal up a little bit for first. Magic and agility. Good, good, good.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
Nice shot, Junpei. Woo! Atta boy.
Three enemies remain.
See, I'm slightly used to how it was, so now I have to revert to being used to how it should be.
Yes! Takuba defeated another enemy. Nice!
That was a close.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless.
Help me!
Good job, Takuba. Only one remains.
That was a close one.
Two distressed enemies.
These guys are distressed, which means that they're more likely to be crit.
That was easy.
So with two people having great and enemies being distressed, the crit chances through the roof.
Three enemies.
And as is evident, it is possible to try to poke them too soon.
Three enemies remain. Only one more.
Help me! That was easy.
Magic and luck. Actually, that was all good for her. Yeah, that was a perfect pair of levels for those two. Gold chest.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless. Coup de grace. The enemy is vulnerable. The enemy has recovered.
That doesn't happen often. You know what? Let's just get it.
One more.
Go. And since I got the last hit, we get shuffle time. I should purposely try to get the last hit as much as possible, because it is actually very beneficial. More accurate and a little bit more damage, but it doesn't have the crit chance up. That's okay. Found the stairs.
Two enemies detected. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze.
So you'll notice in this fight, Junpei's not here. Basically what that means is he was just a little bit too far away.
Fire There is two
So
enemies
when
remain.
the fight started,
Don't get careless.
he just wasn't close enough to me.
Yes, excellent attack. Nice. Take the enemy down.
So he got left out, which means he won't get the experience for this. Which really sucks since it was a 1. But also, it makes it so that those two get more experience because they didn't have to split it a third way. So a really good way to power level in the early game of this
Take
Persona
the
3
enemy down.
is to just go in alone. It's actually a really good way to power level in any Persona because you can customize your party pretty early on in all of them. Is just leave everyone behind. You don't need them. Okay, now that I'm in the stairs, the Reaper can't come here and I have to run to the restroom. I'm going to stay on this floor for 2 reasons. One is because if the Reaper shows up, he won't follow you between floors. And the other is it won't spend time on the next floor for him to come get me. Here he comes right now.
Don't push yourself.
I think.
I feel a little tired.
Oh no, everyone's just getting tired. So all of our great just dropped down to tired.
It must be death.
And death is coming. Okay. I'm back. You can kind of hear the chains rattling, hopefully. It's not very loud, nor is it consistent. And you can kind of see death up at the top here. Move a little bit closer. There he is. He's got 2 really long revolvers. Yeah. Fighting him at this point is just a death sentence. So we're just gonna leave. This floor is pretty nice because of 2 things. 1, there's no random encounters. And 2, excusez-moi, she says. It's a teleporter, so you can just boop back to first floor here. And because it's a mini boss floor, we're gonna heal up, resave. Boom, just like that. I want to check everyone's status. Okay, so we're still great and good for tonight. But that means tomorrow everyone is going to be tired. So, you can go back to the teleporter here, or if you go here, you can always resume from the highest floor you've reached which in this case happens to be the same place. It doesn't matter right now. In the future, that won't be true. But we can move on, and instead of going to the teleporter, we take a left. You can't surprise these ones. So you can sit there and stab all day, but it does that little cutscene fight initiation.
The enemy is stronger than you're accustomed to. Proceed with caution.
That's who warns us.
I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
Burn him, which I'm pretty sure is wrong. Yeah, very wrong. Can't run, which is good because I didn't want to. It's also why I saved.
These attacks aren't working!
Right. So, unfortunately in this fight, to prevent them from getting extra attacks, Junpei defends. That one would have gotten extra attack if Junpei had not defended. We're gonna go with Osiris for ice. Well, that one's frozen. We're gonna attack it.
Way to go, Yucatan!
Oh.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Let's go back to Orpheus then, just because he's the one with the most strength and agility. Because it's up to Yukari to do
that one's fast.
as much as she
The enemy's
can.
already recovered.
Luckily, as long as they're not targeting me, that one obviously did fine. They could potentially kill me at the range I was at, so they get a heal. Normally Yukari is the healer, however, since I can change personas, I will almost always have the potential to heal.
Keep it up!
In fact, I will most likely have better heals.
Keep it up! Please hit!
A lot of time.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
But, since she's the one that they're weak to, she's my main attacker, even though she does the least damage. Because she can knock them down, then we can get the all-out attack. And she takes a whole whopping 2 damage when we hit her, so...
This isn't good.
Like,
You're
even
hurt.
if it were to get down to just her, which it can't, because if MC dies, we lose, she could take these guys out solo. Like, if it was just her in this fight, I would just hit auto and wait. Rush, sorry. But I would just rush and wait until it was over. Because there's literally no reason to do anything else.
This is not good. Takeba is in danger.
Them actually just physically attacking Yukari is really bad. Because that hurts. That actually does damage to her. Whereas the Garu spell does nothing. Dang it!
This is not good.
She keeps going 2 for 3.
This is not good.
Oh, we got 3 for 3 on Garu's on her though that turn. So that was a phenomenal turn because they did 3 damage.
Please hit!
That one's down. That's better.
Please hit!
Alright.
Keep it up! Please hit!
There we go. She went 3 for 3.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack! Let me at him!
Now after this, we rush just to make sure everything's safe. Yep. There's a lot of Yukari missing everything. Now, there's the stairs, but we don't want to go there because all of these floors have a little bit of something extra at the end. Shadows are different. Basically, all that is you've gone to the next area. Enemies here will not be the same as the ones in the previous area. Some of them will be, but they're new enemy set.
Last one! Take the enemy down!
Nice.
Who's the man?
Rancid gravy. But that one's trying to run away from me, which basically just means
Don't get
too over leveled for it.
You're better than I thought.
That they'll just try to run away because they know that
Take the enemy down.
And a lot of times, in that case, you'll get distressed enemies, which there was one distressed enemy in that fight, but sometimes it'll be all of them. Up to level 7.
One enemy detected. That was easy.
Yukari crit the adorable little Cupid in the face.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless. One enemy detected.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack on the atom.
Pretty sure this isn't worth it. It would be better to just start it the second time. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do this
One
time.
enemy remains.
I can do it. Here's our chance for an all-out. If you say so. That was a close. That was a close one.
Was it? So right there is where I wish the gold ones looked different on the map, because I would have approached that one a little bit more cautiously.
Last one!
Take the enemy down.
The gold enemies are always like little golden hands, but the experience that they give and money is way more than anything I'm fighting here. Way more.
Two distressed
Than
enemies.
any one.
Way to go, Yucatan! Who's the man? Last one!
Take the enemy down.
Hey, we got a shovel time with Yukari. Up my defense by 10! I guess the stairs are this way. Since I haven't found them yet, go to the only part of the floor that's not explored. There it is, baby. Boom. Salad.
One enemy detected.
Defend. You should defend too.
One enemy remains.
How do you like the new me? Here's our chance for an all-out. If you say
Still
so,
no.
I can do it. Couldn't defeat it.
There we go. It's dizzy. It won't get up. So we can just beat up.
Not bad, huh?
The reason I didn't rush there is because I wanted to reset both of them to attack and then defend. Which you can do quickly by just hitting circle and it'll go right back to attack.
Three enemies detected. Strike first.
Last one!
Take the enemy down.
Not bad, huh? Awesome!
That was a close one.
I think she's saying that because my health in these last couple fights, I've just gone in a little bit low. So since I'm going in low, I end low because I'm not healing. Next is Yukari.
Three enemies present. Don't get careless. Take the enemy down.
Double poke.
Not bad, huh?
One enemy detected.
Here's
Strike
a chance.
first.
Let's get. Huh? Why not?
Take the enemy down. One enemy detected.
Who's the man?
Junpei doing his thing of being really slow.
Nice! That
missing out on so much experience, yet he has 0 deaths. So on this one, I track the pixie because it's the only one I don't want, and I pushed it too soon. I was trying to get the one after it. That's what I get for tracking it, because that makes me think that it's where I want. So in my mind, I have to slow down my push, and I just didn't slow it down enough. So I missed out on a little bit of money there. With how much I've been getting, that doesn't matter.
Who's the man?
Look at it, I have 76.43. Oh, it might have mattered. Although I have a bunch of stuff to sell. Just to make things easier later, I buy equipment and stuff. Ooh, 94 yen. I'm rich now. It's basically nothing. There's nothing in this game. Well, the cheapest thing in this game is the claw machine that costs 200. Wasn't even half of the cheapest thing that I can do.
The enemy's weakness. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze. Ugh! You're being targeted.
Good. I didn't mean to run. I pushed the wrong button.
2 enemies remain. Don't get careless. 1 more. Nice! Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Who's the man?
I don't know why I feel so tired all of a sudden.
1 enemy detected.
Here's our chance for an all-out. If you say so. Help me. This thing won't give up.
1 enemy remains. Take the enemy down.
Poked it right in the butt. All she's saying is, hey, the big shadows that I've been detecting are on this floor. Look out. They seem to be in the middle of the floor. So we go back here, and we heal, and we save. And we go back to the 10th floor. And we take a right, and boom, there they are.
It must... Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy.
So the way I see it is there's no point to test an element that somebody else can test. That ain't the right one. That ain't it.
Can't lose to him.
That ain't it.
Couldn't finish it.
Please hit
down. This is not good. Are you all right?
No.
Hang in there.
Now, strike back.
Why, you little... Hang in there.
Reciprocal healing. We both
Take the enemy down. This is not good.
Hang in there.
It just won't die.
Hang in there.
So we're just gonna beat this one up. Oh, Junpei's got it. Alright.
This
there we
isn't
go.
good. Your health.
Here's our chance for an all-out attack
Yes, do
on
it.
the Atom.
Oh, that's good. I could have tried to make it dizzy by just keeping on the pressure.
You're injured.
Hang in there.
Heal yourself.
Besides that, you started healing me anyway, so I wasn't just gonna keep doling out attacks.
Takeba is in danger.
Yes, she is.
Why, you little...
Take the enemy down. Hey, are you all right? Takeba is in danger. Takeba can't move. Cover her.
I almost just paid for my greed right there.
Be careful. Takeba is badly injured.
Nope, she's fine. We're all fine now. We're not good, but we're fine.
Take the enemy down.
Here's a chance. Let's get it, huh? Why not?
Why, you little...
Not bad.
Woo! Strength for Pixie doesn't really help, so it is what it is. Stairs are there, so item here. And moving on. She does have a point.
Everyone, seek out and destroy all enemies. 2 enemies detected. Roger. I'll attempt to ambush the enemy.
The enemy's weakness is just one more. Take the enemy down. That was easy.
Enemy spotted. You're going down.
3 enemies present. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. There are 2 left. Another enemy down. There's only 1 left. You have... Fire is... Two enemies remain. Don't get careless.
I was gonna say, I don't think I picked the right ability. I didn't.
One more. Keep up the good work. One enemy detected. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. A complete... An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong. The enemies... 2 enemies remain. Don't get careless. Yes, excellent attack. You have the potential to grow even stronger. One enemy detected. You attacked the enemy's weak point.
Couldn't remember if Angel started with Garu or if I had to level her up before I got it. So, luckily, she started. It's gonna get up this time. If it's dizzy, it only ever actually stays down for 1 turn.
Keep up the...
I'm just gonna take the money, which didn't even move. When there's 3 and it does 4 swaps like that, one of the 3 is always in the original position, where the other 2 have flipped. Wait for Yukari to finish her fight. And go. Nope.
Everyone, seek out and destroy all enemies. 2 enemies detected. Take the enemy down.
muscly drink.
All right.
I understand that that's a muscle.
2 enemies detected.
Fight's over.
Yes, excellent attack. You have the potential to grow even stronger.
Barely.
2 enemies detected.
Fight's over.
One more.
Double critical.
Keep up the good.
Grab the money. Boom, right there. Nothing over there.
Found one. Hey, get back here.
The enemy.
So, the pattern I'm going for here is spell one down, beat up the other one. Just try to make it so that by the time that I go into attacking, there's only one enemy
You
left.
have the potential to grow even
So
stronger.
there's a minimal amount of damage taken. But also saving some SP. Magic up 2? Atta girl. Poke that one right in the eye.
2 enemies detected. One more.
So it's looking like I'm gonna call this as soon as I get to the
You
top
have the
floor
potential
of
to grow
Tartarus
even
here.
stronger.
Well, top floor of what I can reach. So that'll be coming up pretty quick, actually. It'll be a little short of a stream, but that's is what it is. It's not gonna be like, super short.
One
It'll be
enemy
probably
detected.
about 20 minutes. Short of the 3-hour mark.
A wisely chosen attack.
I'll have to go take care of those at some point. Might as well do them.
One enemy remains.
After we beat up this grave beetle, of course.
Keep up the good.
Angel must have got a little bit more magic because that was more than a 3-turn kill earlier. Yukari just keeps getting more practice bows where everybody else has gotten an actual weapon upgrade in this. She just keeps getting the one she already has.
Enemy spotted. You're going down.
Sweet, I found something.
Oh, well, I was gonna grab that Junpei, but I guess I don't need to. You got it?
Oh yeah, I found one. This one's mine.
Okay. And we wait at the stairs for them to finish their fights. Yukari's done. Junpei is done. Another muscle drink. Well, everyone's together here. Yukari's gonna heal us up.
Everyone, seek out and destroy all enemies.
There's one over here.
2 enemies detected. Roger. I'll attempt to analyze the enemy. Excellent attack. It seems to have...
Finished it.
Keep up.
It's a good thing I had Yukari heal us real quick.
An assault by 2 enemies. Stand strong. Hang in there.
And since she's in this fight, we'll never do it again.
Two enemies remain. Don't get careless. Yes, the enemy is gone.
Here's our chance.
Nice. First time.
The enemy.
Starting to run a touch low on SP.
One more.
Double crit.
Keep up the good work. Two enemies detected. Yes, excellent attack. Keep up. Two enemies detected. One more. Keep up the good work.
I put it down on my monitor stand and it tipped over.
Two enemies detected. Yes, excellent attack.
We are
Keep up
getting
the good work.
low on SP right now. And floor 14. Oh wait, this isn't the floor I was going to call it on. Never mind. I believe it's 16. Nope, nope, nope. Heal. Heal. Save. So we got a little more time yet. Aren't y'all happy?
couldn't finish it off.
We're gonna keep doing this because the spells are doing pretty good damage.
This thing won't give up!
Flash attacks are out.
Remember why I wasn't doing that. These two do enough damage. It's solid.
Couldn't defeat it!
Damn, I couldn't finish it off.
Help me! This thing won't give up!
That one just won't die.
Should be its last turn. You know what? I'm gonna try to make sure I get the kill on it. Oh, off the attack, that's fine. I didn't think so. I was trying to get a shuffle time, but I was pretty sure I couldn't against that enemy. Agility up to... I was hoping the magic was the one that went up to. And this one's got 2 chests at the end. Beat of Life and a Soma, which are both good. Both really good items. Split up. Defeat shadows.
Everyone, seek out and destroy all enemies.
All right.
Here.
Oh yeah, I found one.
We're both
This
in a
one's
fight.
mine.
I found an enemy! I'm going into battle!
Everyone, return to the leader.
Junpei's done. And Yukari's done. There we go. That's the dead end. Old document 1, which doesn't really do anything at the moment. And then go back to the first floor. We're gonna save but not heal. And then I'm going to check the Velvet Room. For that, nothing. Okay, perfect. That's where I'm going to call Persona 3 for today. I do greatly enjoy the Persona series. As I said, this was the first one I played. I have since played 4 and 5 and Royal and all of the stuff coming out. Starting next week, most likely, Monday and Tuesday are going to be different. We're going to have Persona 3 on Monday and Persona 5 Tactica on Tuesday. It might be Tactica on Sunday, Tuesday, and 3 on Monday. We'll see how it goes. I don't care about professional football anymore. Haven't for a couple years. So it doesn't bother me that way. But Tactica comes out, I think, on Thursday. Oh, I won't be on this Sunday, that's right. I have to work now. So we might get a Wednesday stream this week. So we might have 3 days of Persona 3 before we go into that. But yeah, it'll be Monday, Tuesday next week for 3, then 5 Tactica. Because it sounds cool, it looks cool. I like the turn-based strategy type games. So I will enjoy that one. I'm sure I will enjoy that thoroughly. But that's what we got planned for next week. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day.